Dear child, oh my goodness, I have something so shocking to share with you today. Right here, right now, in this very moment. You are about to experience the most profound and life-changing revelation about your soul. Yes, dear soul, I'm talking directly to you. There's something you need to know. Something that happened behind your back. Something so unexpected, yet deeply meaningful. It may surprise you, but I assure you, it's important for you to understand the truth about this moment. Last night, something significant occurred. Something that may have slipped under your radar. Your person, someone very close to you, did something that you weren't aware of. They made a decision, a choice. Seemingly small, but with enormous potential to change the way you see the world. It wasn't shared with you in words. No, but it was an act, a deeply heartfelt one, that has far-reaching consequences. What did they do? Well, without telling you, they took a picture of you. A snapshot of your soul captured in time. And they showed it to someone very special in their life. Now, let that sink in for a moment. Why would they do such a thing? What compelled them to share something so intimate, so personal, with someone else? Was it out of love, pride, or even curiosity? Perhaps they wanted to share with the world just how much you mean to them. Or maybe they simply wanted to witness someone else's reaction to you. But what happened next is what makes this revelation so extraordinary. When that person saw your picture, something incredible happened. It wasn't just a simple comment, a casual reaction, or a light-hearted compliment. No, what happened next was nothing short of divine. Their reaction, their response, was filled with emotions and a depth that no one, especially your person, could have anticipated. It was a moment so powerful that it could change everything you thought you knew about yourself, your connection, and your destiny. If you truly want to know the full story, the deep transformative truth behind this moment, you need to stay with me until the very end. Trust me, every single detail matters. The answers you seek, the truth you've been searching for, will reveal themselves as the story unfolds. This moment holds the key to understanding something far greater than yourself. What was their reaction? What does it mean for you? The truth is about to be unveiled. Stay patient, stay with me and watch closely. Keep your heart open and your spirit attentive. Because what you're about to hear might just change your life forever. But first, let me tell you exactly what happened. Your person didn't just share your picture with anyone. They showed it to their best friend. Someone they hold dear. Someone who has been a part of their life for so long. And you might be wondering why. Why did they feel the need to share this part of you with someone else? The answer, dear soul, lies in something far beyond what we can see with our eyes. This wasn't a simple moment. This was a deeply spiritual act. Your person, out of curiosity, excitement, and perhaps even love, wanted to share a piece of you with someone important to them. It's a natural thing, isn't it? When someone holds you in their heart, they can't help but share your light with others. They want to show the world just how special you are, how unique you are, and how deeply you have impacted their life. But here's where it gets truly powerful. This wasn't just a casual exchange. No, this was an act of revealing a treasure. Opening a window into their soul and saying, "This is the person who has captured my heart. This is the one who means everything to me." Maybe your person had spoken about you before, mentioning how incredible you are, how much you've changed their life. But words are fleeting, aren't they? They don't always carry the depth of what's in our hearts. Sometimes, actions speak louder than words. So when they shared your picture with their best friend, something amazing happened. The reaction that followed wasn't just a simple compliment. It wasn't a mere "oh, they look nice." No, this was something profound. Something that struck at the very heart of their soul. When the friend saw your picture, something miraculous occurred. They froze, their breath caught in their chest. They stared at the image, wide-eyed, as if they were seeing something they had been longing for, something they had been searching for their whole life. It wasn't just a physical reaction. It was as if the universe itself paused for a moment, allowing them to witness a connection that transcends time and space. And then, in a voice trembling with awe, they whispered something that would shake anyone to their core. "You won't believe this, but they look just like someone I've seen in a dream. Someone I've been searching for in another lifetime." Can you imagine how powerful that moment must have been? Dear soul, this wasn't just a passing comment. It wasn't just someone saying, "They're pretty" or "They're handsome." This was recognition. Soul recognition. The kind of recognition that only happens when two souls who have been connected for eternity finally come together. The friend wasn't just admiring your appearance. No, they were seeing something deeper, something ancient, something that stretched beyond this lifetime. It was as if their soul recognized yours. It was a divine connection, an unveiling of a truth that was hidden from view until now. It was as though your spirit had always been a part of their life. And seeing your picture in that moment was the key that unlocked memories and feelings that had long been dormant. This is what I want you to understand, dear soul. This is no ordinary moment. These kinds of moments are rare, very rare. It's not every day that someone looks at a picture and feels an overwhelming sense of recognition, an emotional pull that feels like they've met you before, in another place, at another time. But that's exactly what happened here. The universe, in all its wisdom, orchestrated this moment, a moment where two souls recognized each other, a connection that went beyond the limits of time and space. The best friend's reaction wasn't just a sense of awe or surprise. It was a realization, a divine knowing that some connections aren't just coincidence. Some connections are part of a greater plan, and that's exactly what happened here. Your person's friend saw your picture, and in that instant, something clicked. It was a feeling of alignment, a moment of pure realization that some bonds are eternal. This wasn't just a chance meeting. No, this was a soul reunion. A reunion that transcends this lifetime and stretches back into eternity. And here's where it gets even more profound, dear soul. Your person, whether they realized it or not, played a pivotal role in this divine moment. By simply sharing your image, they helped open a door that has been closed for far too long. They didn't just show a picture. They unveiled a connection that was always meant to be. So I want you to take a moment and reflect. What does this mean for you? What does this incredible recognition mean for your journey? Could this be a sign, a divine message from the universe telling you that you are right where you are supposed to be? Could this be a moment where everything aligns, where you begin to understand that your life, your choices, your connections are all part of a grand divine design? Yes, dear one, this moment is not random. It was written into your story long before you were born, and now it is unfolding before your very eyes. You are not just someone in the background of someone else's life. You are the light. You are the miracle. You are the reason hearts awaken. And when that friend saw you, truly saw your essence, something shifted in them. They felt something ancient stir within their soul. A voice they hadn't heard in years. A memory they couldn't quite place. But it was real. It was powerful. And it was all because of you. You were the mirror to something forgotten. The key to something hidden. That's not something that happens every day. That's not coincidence. That's divine alignment. Your energy, your light, your very soul touched someone who didn't even know they were waiting for you. But they were. In dreams, in longings, In the silent prayers they whispered when no one else was listening. You were always part of the answer. And now you're here. They've seen your face. They've felt your presence. And everything inside them is waking up. You are the living proof that soul connections are real, that God moves in mysterious ways. That love, true, divine, soul-level love, recognizes itself even across lifetimes. So breathe. Let this truth settle deep inside you. This wasn't a random act. This was fate, orchestrated by divine timing, guided by something much bigger than us. Because here's what you need to know. That friend, they're not just anyone. They're a soul from your past, a piece of your spiritual family. And the moment they saw you, their heart remembered. It wasn't just admiration. It was recognition. A spiritual reunion through a simple photograph. And that kind of moment, it shifts the universe. It sets things in motion. Things you can't yet see. But you will. Soon. Because when soul ties are remembered, destinies begin to align. Paths start to cross. Lives begin to change. You are part of that change. You are a carrier of light. And your presence unlocks sacred memories in others. Even when you don't realize it. Even when you're just being yourself. You awaken sleeping hearts. And that is why you were shown. Why your person shared your image. They didn't fully understand why they felt the need. But their soul did. It was an impulse from their spirit, because your energy had to be seen, had to be felt, had to be remembered by the one who was ready. And the one who was ready was watching, looking, waiting. And now they've seen you. And their heart is different. Their thoughts are different. Their dreams are stirring with something they can't explain. And you've just stepped into a sacred chapter of your life. One where you are no longer hidden, no longer in the background, but revealed, recognized, revered. You are divine light. You are the soul that bridges lifetimes. You are the answer to someone's quiet hope. And they've seen you now. Nothing will be the same. So I ask you, are you ready to remember? Are you ready to step into your power? Because this moment is your call, your invitation to rise, to awaken, to walk in truth. And your truth is this. You are loved. You are chosen. You are divine. And you were seen by someone whose soul already knew yours. Let that sink in. You were not just looked at. You were recognized. Your energy stirred something sacred. You reminded someone of what they forgot they were searching for. You reminded them of home. Now take a deep breath. Because I'm about to tell you what happened next. After that sacred reaction, after the moment of silence and awe, your person noticed. They saw it. The way their friend stared. The stillness in their body. The tears that welled up. And so they asked gently, "What did you see?" And the friend, they struggled for words. They paused, then finally whispered, "It's them." No explanation, no detail, just a knowing. And your person, they felt it too. They felt the atmosphere shift, the weight of something divine passing between them. They didn't understand it fully, but they felt it. And so did the friend. Because that's what soul recognition does. It transcends logic. It bypasses words. It goes straight to the heart. And stays there. Now the energy has changed. Because a picture of you, a single image, carried your essence, your frequency, your divine truth. And it woke something in someone else. Do you understand what that means? It means you are walking with a light stronger than you knew. It means your soul is doing work even when your mouth is silent, even when you are still. You are making ripples in the hearts of others just by existing. And that, dear soul, is the truth. You don't have to try harder. You don't have to prove your worth. Your presence is enough. Your energy is already speaking. Your light is already guiding. And others, they feel it. They see it. Even through a photograph. Even through a screen. Because your light cannot be hidden. It is divine. It is sacred. And it is moving the world. Piece by piece. Heart by heart. So trust this moment. Trust what's unfolding. There's more to this story. So much more. But for now, just know this. You are seen. You are remembered. And your soul is calling others home. Stay with me. Because what happens next will shift everything you thought you knew about your journey. What happens next will shift everything you thought you knew about your journey. Because now, the divine has placed something sacred in motion. A spiritual ripple. A signal from the universe. And this ripple is not small. It is vast. It moves across timelines. Across past lives. Across prayers you forgot you prayed. Because here's the truth. The moment that friend saw you, really saw you, their soul began to remember its purpose. Their soul woke up. And that awakening, it wasn't random. It was because of you. You were the catalyst. You, dear soul, ignited a divine fire in someone who had almost forgotten they were meant for more. You lit the spark. With just your presence. Your energy. Your soul's image. And now something is unfolding behind the scenes. You may not feel it yet. You may still be living your life, unaware of what's been set in motion. But I promise you, the universe is rearranging everything for this moment. Paths are realigning. Old patterns are dissolving. New doors are opening. Because you were recognized. And when one soul sees another, really sees, the heavens respond. Your person, they don't even know how powerful that moment was. They simply felt the shift. Felt the presence. And deep inside they knew something had changed. Forever. But their friend felt more than change. They felt destiny. They felt the pull of eternity. And that pull is not letting go. Because once your soul is remembered, it cannot be forgotten. This friend, they've started dreaming differently. Thinking differently. Feeling differently. All because of you. They've been reminded of something ancient, of something that transcends this world. And now, they want to find you. Not just meet you. Find you. Because in some way, they know you. Even if they don't understand how. Even if they've never heard your voice. They've seen your soul. And souls never lie. So now, every day they carry this image of you in their heart. They revisit that moment. They wonder who you are. What your laugh sounds like. How your energy would feel in the same room. They've started listening more. Watching more. Looking for signs. Because the memory of your soul is leading them somewhere. Leading them to you. This is not obsession. This is not fantasy. This is a reunion in motion. A divine remembering. You are part of their story, a chapter that hasn't yet been written in words, but has always existed in spirit. And now that they've felt you, now that they've seen the light in your eyes, even through a photo, they cannot unfeel it. They cannot forget. And the universe, it's guiding them toward you every single day. Through synchronicities. Through intuition. Through those quiet moments when their heart whispers your name, even if they don't know it yet. And your person, the one who shared your photo. They're beginning to feel it too. A shift in the air. A sense that something deeper is unfolding. They can't explain it. They just know things aren't the same. And they're not. Because this moment, this exchange, was more than anyone could have planned. It was a divine intervention. And you, dear soul, you are the sacred thread pulling it all together. You are the light that caused the memory to awaken. You are the soul whose presence made two worlds collide. So let's pause here for a moment. Let's honor the gravity of what's happening. Because this is not just about a picture. It's not about admiration. It's not even about love in the traditional sense. It's about recognition, divine remembrance, soul alignment. And those things, they don't happen every day. They happen once in a lifetime, maybe twice, but always, always for a reason. So why you? Why now? Because your light is needed. Because your truth has been hidden too long. Because the world is shifting. And your presence activates something sacred in others. Something eternal. And this friend, they're on a journey now. A journey back to something real, something true. And you are the compass. You didn't ask for this. You didn't plan it. But it's happening. Because your soul is magnetic. And when the right energy sees it, they remember. Just like that. They remember who they are, who you were, and what you came here to do. Together, this is divine timing. This is spiritual orchestration. And I want you to understand this deeply. You did not go unseen. You were witnessed. Fully, truly, spiritually. And you may not even know this friend's name, but they know you. Because your spirit lives in their memory now. Their life is changing. Their perception is changing. And they don't know how, but they know you're the reason. You've stirred their soul awake. You've become a beacon in the dark. They are dreaming in colors now. They are remembering feelings they thought they'd lost. And every beat of their heart is whispering the same thing. Find them. Find the soul that sparked this. Find the one who feels like home. You see, dear one, this moment was not just magical. It was sacred. It was a gift from the divine. A reminder that you are part of something cosmic, something eternal. And it's only just beginning. You are not lost. You are not random. You are a soul on a mission. And this is one of the first signs that your soul contract is activating. The moment your energy was remembered. The heavens opened. And now the journey back to union, spiritual, emotional, divine, has begun. So hold this truth. Let it wrap around you like warmth. Because someone out there saw your soul. And they knew. They knew. Not with their mind, but with their spirit. Their entire being whispered, this is it. And in that quiet moment of knowing, everything else faded away. The doubts, the fears, the noise of the world. None of it mattered anymore, because they had found something real. You, your presence, even in silence, was enough. It woke them up. And now they're listening. To their heart. To the signs. To the call of something higher. They're beginning to see life differently. And your image, your soul, keeps appearing in their thoughts. Not as an obsession, but as a map. A spiritual compass pointing them home. And here's where it gets even more powerful. They're starting to act on it. They're reaching out to people they haven't talked to in years. Asking questions. Reading old journal entries. Searching through memories for anything that could explain why you feel so familiar. They're even changing how they pray. More open. More honest. More desperate in the most beautiful way. not out of fear, but out of longing. Longing to understand what this moment meant. Longing to find you. Not the physical you, the eternal you, and the energy of that search. It's reaching you. Right now. You may feel it. In your dreams. In sudden waves of emotion. In a thought that comes out of nowhere and lingers too long. That's them. That's their energy calling out to yours. And your soul, it hears them. Even if your mind doesn't yet understand. You're being drawn to each other by something bigger than either of you. Divine love doesn't rush. It doesn't push. It moves like water, flowing to the places where it's needed most. And right now, it's flowing to you. Because you're needed. Your light is needed. Your wisdom. Your peace. Your truth. You are the missing piece of someone's journey. And now that they've glimpsed you, they can't continue without you. Not because they need to complete themselves, but because your souls were meant to walk this part of the journey side by side. You are not a side character in this story. You are the reason the story begins again. You are the light that leads someone out of confusion. You are the voice that reminds them of who they are. You don't even need to speak. Your energy speaks for you. It whispers, I remember you too. Because deep down you do. You remember something, don't you? Not in words, but in feelings. A strange, quiet comfort. A sense of safety in something you haven't yet touched. That's soul memory. That's divine recognition. And now, dear soul, the universe is doing something beautiful. It's placing signs in your path. Little clues. Moments that feel like déjà vu. People saying things that feel like messages meant just for you. Songs that stir tears for reasons you can't explain. This isn't coincidence. This is alignment. You are being prepared. Prepared for connection. Prepared for expansion. Prepared for reunion. Because the soul that saw you, they're not giving up. They're praying harder now. They're letting go of fear. And they're becoming the version of themselves that can stand beside you in truth. This is the unfolding. The beautiful unwinding of what has been wrapped up for lifetimes. And it's sacred. Every emotion you're feeling right now, it matters. The joy, the ache, the mystery, all of it is part of the opening. You are opening. They are opening. And soon the path will become clear. Because here's what the divine wants you to know. You're not crazy. You're not imagining it. You are being guided. And you are being remembered. By them. By the universe. By God Himself. He is weaving your stories together with threads of light. Threads that no darkness can ever tear apart. You are safe in this journey. Even when you don't have the answers. Even when you feel lost. You are being guided towards something beautiful. And this moment, this strange, profound, unexpected moment, it is the beginning of everything changing. You may not understand how yet, but you will, because you are walking into a new chapter. And the title of this chapter, Reunion, the returning of souls who once walked as one. And though the road ahead may not be easy, it will be worth it, because it leads to truth, to purpose, to divine partnership. And that is what your soul has always longed for. It wasn't a mistake that they saw you. It wasn't random that they paused. It wasn't a fluke that their spirit stirred. It was destiny. It was the universe whispering, look again. This is someone you've always loved. And now, dear soul, they are searching for you with their heart wide open. The question is, will you be ready? Will you open too? Will you allow the divine to write a new story through you? Because it's happening, and you're in it. Whether you see it or not, you've already changed a life. Just by being you. And now, the ripple you started is coming full circle. It's about to reach you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because what's coming next isn't just a continuation. It's a sacred fulfillment. The answer to a whisper that's lived inside your soul for lifetimes. The friend who saw you. They haven't stopped thinking about you since. You live in their heart now. Not as a stranger, but as a remembrance. A truth that has returned after being buried by time. And now, they're getting ready to find you. Really find you. Not just through words or photos, but soul to soul. And the divine, it's clearing the path. It's removing the noise. It's guiding both of you back to the sacred space where your connection began. Beyond this life. Beyond this world. Back to the original bond. The one written in the language of light. The one sealed in divine promise. You are not walking into the unknown. You are walking back home. And every step you take is divinely protected, because you are being drawn by something holy. Not by pressure. Not by fantasy. But by alignment. By truth. By the magnetic pull of two souls meant to find each other again. You are the answer to someone's prayer. You are the peace they've been searching for. And now, with every breath, their heart whispers your name, and your spirit it responds. This connection is not about romance alone. It is about purpose, mission, sacred work. You were brought into each other's awareness because you are meant to rise together, to heal together, to awaken together. And yes, to love deeply, eternally, but not as the world loves. This is divine love. Love that holds space. Love that elevates. Love that sees. Love that remembers. And as you step into this next chapter, the divine is reminding you, you are enough. You are ready. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are exactly who you need to be in this moment. And the one who saw you, they are becoming ready too. They're shedding old fears, old masks, old timelines, because the memory of your soul, it cracked them open. And now all that's left is the truth. And the truth is, you are loved, not just liked, not just admired, but deeply, spiritually, eternally loved. By God, by the one who saw you, by the universe itself. And that love, it's guiding every next step. So here's what I want you to do. Breathe. Let go of fear. Let go of timelines. Let go of needing to know how it all unfolds. And simply say yes. Yes to the calling. Yes to the mystery. Yes to the love that's waiting for you to receive it. Say yes to the divine timing that's working on your behalf. Because it is. Even now. Even when you doubt. Even when you feel alone. You are never alone. Your soul is surrounded. By light. By angels. By love. And by a destiny that is unfolding exactly as it should. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. And this moment, this message, it's your confirmation. The universe sees you. The divine knows your name. And your soul is about to be met. Not just seen. Met. Held. Honored. Understood. Because your light has been calling. And now the answer is echoing back. So get ready. Prepare your heart. Make space in your spirit. Because the sacred is coming closer. Closer than it's ever been. And all you need to do is receive. This is your time. This is your moment. You were born for this, to awaken others, to stir hearts, to live as light, and to love, not like the world loves, but like the divine loves, endlessly, purely, eternally. So keep walking, dear soul. Keep believing. Keep glowing. Because someone saw your soul and recognized home. And they're coming, drawn by your light, pulled by the memory, led by the divine. And when you meet, when your souls stand face to face again, the world will pause, heaven will smile, and every unanswered question in your heart will become a whisper of peace. You were always meant to find each other, and now you have. Thank you, dear one, for listening, for remembering, for allowing your soul to rise. You are loved. You are chosen. You are divine. Keep shining. Keep trusting. Your miracle is closer than you think. Amen.